Hello, I'm VR Cricket Guy, and this is Fly. It's an amazing app on the Meta Quest 3. I presume it's on the Meta Quest 2 as well. But basically, it enables you to fly around what looks like, to me, Google Street Maps. Now, I could be wrong. I haven't delved too much into specifics, but I thought, wow, this is an amazing concept. This app is the perfect way to visit cricket grounds in VR. So the best place to start would be the home of cricket, Lords. So as you can see, we can do a quick flyby of the Elizabeth Tower. And some of you might have seen my video before where I politely said, this is not Big Ben, this is Elizabeth Tower. Big Ben is, can you see Big Ben in there? No, Big Ben is just the bell inside. It's the Westminster Abbey over there. Now, as you can probably tell, I am, what's the word, panning at the moment, because to be honest, I don't know what direction Lord's Cricket Ground is. So I'm going to take us higher and see if I can find any landmarks that will direct me towards Lord's Cricket Ground. Here's Buckingham Palace. So we can't go to London without visiting Buckingham Palace. So just lean forward to go faster. And we're going to just swing back a bit, and then we can slow right down. So as you can see there, we have a lovely view of Buckingham Palace to quite fly over. There's Buckingham Palace Gardens, very nice indeed. So there's the British Telecom Tower, and we'll slow down a bit and have a good look at the British Telecom Tower. I don't think we can actually crash into anything. Let's have a look, see what happens if we do nothing. We slide straight through it. I can see some football stadiums over here. This could be the Emirates coming up. So we'll have a look at the Emirates. Is it the Emirates? Here it is, the Emirates. There we go. So as a Spurs fan, we'll fly over the Emirates. Unfortunately, I can't take a big steaming dump over the top of it. Here we go. Right, so in that case, where would the North London Giants Tottenham Hotspur Stadium be? It must be around here somewhere. Here we go, this is the old Highbury. This is what they've done to the old Highbury ground. It's now flats. Lovely gardens inside. Done a lovely job of that, to be honest. Now, we should be able to see the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, because, as a lot of people say, it just looks like a big toilet bowl from above. Where are you? You must be able to be... must be easy to spot from up here. Let's slow myself down a bit. Have a good look around. I'm still looking for the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. I think I might have to give up on that, I think. It's very easy to control. You just literally lean your body. Lean forward to go faster, back to slow down, and you can easily just turn the craft, as I call it, with the thumbsticks, or just spin around yourself. It's an amazing experience. This could be the Oval, I don't know. So we're going to slow down and have a look at this lovely looking cricket stadium from the air using Fly on the Meta Quest 3. There's the old gasworks, easily recognisable. Yes, it is quite recognisable, to be honest. The Oval. Growing up in the 80s and 90s watching cricket, you always knew it was the Oval when you saw the big gas tanks behind the stadium. I presume they're going to be converted into something. So let's fly around this lower. Let's drop a bit of height and have a good look at the Oval over here. Again, I'm not quite sure how old this database is, but we can have a good look. Slow down. Drop the altitude. Can we go into the middle of the ground? So here we go, floating around the Oval. This is absolutely fantastic. Wish I could slow down just a little bit more, just to really give you a proper view of what I'm seeing. Here we go, this is a nice view. So just following around, going around the outskirts of the boundary of the Oval. This is one of those things that I thought would be really, really good in VR, and it's certainly not disappointing. So, can I come out of the changing rooms and sort of walk out towards the middle? Let's find the changing rooms. Where's the player's entrance to the ground? Okay, here we go. So I'm presuming Slow down. Can we go any further down? Alright, here we go. So, we're coming out to bat at the Oval. So this is what we need in IB cricket. Slow down. Okay, so here we are in the middle of the Oval. Now we can look round. Unfortunately, I can't keep this thing still. Oh, there should be a break somewhere. That'd be nice. But all I need to do is try and lean back as far as I can and look around at the same time. Even that sends me forwards. Right, that's enough of the Oval. Let's climb up. Right, so that's the Oval done. Now, can we find Lords? So the Oval is quite easily recognisable from the air. So I'm hoping Lords, if I can be in the right facility, will be just as recognisable from up here as well. But so far, I've not had much luck. Okay, so let's head towards Lord's Cricket Grounds. Now, I believe if we find Buckingham Palace, fly over the top of Buckingham Palace, we should about find Lord's Cricket Ground in this direction. I hope I'm right, because I've spent far too long already trying to find Lord's. Flying over Buckingham Palace, keeping our eyes out down below, looking for Lord's Cricket Ground. It can't be too far away. I think I can see it just ahead, so I'm just going to drop down a few 100 feet and try and fly as slow as I can over Lord's Cricket Ground. Here we go. Let's drop down to about 300 feet if we can, slow as possible, and get a nice view of Lord's. Again, slowing down. Wish there was an easier way to slow down. We've got all these thumb joysticks we could use, but no, we're going to use our body. Right, here we go. Here's Lord's Cricket Ground at long last. It's being developed, so I'm not sure how old this is. Let's take another look. Let's go fly around so we go head to head with the press box. Slowing down. It's really hard to control at times. I'm leaning back as far as I can. And here we go. This is Lord's Cricket Ground. Can we get... Oh, can't we go slower? Still going... Right, so I can't slow this thing down. Oh, Christ, I don't want to burn my back too much. Here we go then, a little tour of Lord's as we go around the stadium. Now, I'll be honest, I've only been here once, many years ago. I was here was it last time Kent played here in a final? I'm not 100% sure, but I remember what game it was. It was against Lancashire, and it was a game when David Fulton decided to come out to bat. Was he opening? I think he was opening, or maybe number 3. He decided to come out with no helmet on, and he was facing, I believe it was Makram. So I think Mr. Dave Fulton, obviously now on Sky, he decided to make a bit of a statement, walk out into the middle of Lord's in a cup final, one-day cup final, wearing no helmet, facing Makram. And if I remember rightly, Mr. Akram welcomed Mr. Fulton to the crease with the obvious bouncer. Right, so that's Lord's Cricket Ground. Having a good look around. The graphics aren't exactly great. To be honest, the Oval looks better in this virtual reality version. So we'll say goodbye to Lord's, and we're going to head up to Manchester and find Old Trafford. So we're now being teleported to Old Trafford. And is it going to find Old Trafford Cricket Ground? It is. I was wondering whether it'd just take us directly to Old Trafford, as in the Manchester United football stadium. I've already spotted Old Trafford somewhere, and I've slow the hell down. It's the only problem I've found with this delightful app, is it is a pig to try and slow down. So we're going to drop some altitude again, so we want to go nice and slowly over Old Trafford. See, I can control it just about right there, but when you go forwards, even just standing still getting a lot of speed. So we can either go to Old Trafford football ground, but we're not bothered with football at the moment. We're going to slow down, hopefully, and take a little peek at Old Trafford Cricket Ground. Here we go. Let's drop down a bit further. Here we go, just over the rooftop into the middle of the stadium. So yeah, if you're interested in touring anywhere around the world, just to get some perspective on places to visit, perhaps this is a fantastic app. So I'm in the middle of the Old Trafford Cricket Ground, and I'm going to plonk myself right in the middle, hopefully. Here we go, we've landed. So I'm going into the middle. So this is where it will be like. Oh, slow the hell down. Right, I'm in the middle now. Oh, yeah, so here's the middle of Old Trafford. But again, as soon as I move... Right, that was a quick whistle-top tour of Old Trafford. It would be nice to have some controls. So far we've done the Oval, we've done Lords, and we've done Old Trafford. It'd be a shame not to visit Old Trafford while we're here. Let's have a look and see how it looks. Slowing down, speeding up, slowing down. It looks like there might be a game on. Well, there was a game on at the time. No, does look like there's some people in the stadium. But here we go, there's Old Trafford. There's some holes in the roof there, there's some holes in the roof. That's all the rain comes in. Right, Old Trafford is now done. So to be honest, I'm running out of time. So I need to crack on, and I'm going to visit somewhere quite close to me right now. It'll be the Kent County Cricket Ground in Canterbury. So we'll take that view in right now. I actually know Canterbury quite well. I've lived here for over 40 years. So I should really know my way around where we are right now. And to be honest, no. Where am I? Let's see if I can see any landmarks. Obviously, I'm looking for the Kent County Cricket Ground, but in my mind's eye, I'm actually looking for the Canterbury Cathedral. There it is, down there. Right, let's drop some altitude, lose some speed. We can't go to Canterbury without taking a little peek at Canterbury Cathedral. Right, down here is the Marlow Theatre, and I do believe Tuffers and Jonathan Agnew will be there next year, I think in March, doing their a night with Johners and Tuffers. So that's well recommended. I've seen their show a couple of years ago. Hilarious, brilliant. Tuffers is the king of storytelling. Here's Canterbury Cathedral. So we can't go to Canterbury without having a quick look at the cathedral. Whoa, slow down. This is where I got married. I got married in that church. Right, so around here somewhere is the world famous St Augustine's Abbey, I think. We've just flown past it, to be honest. So, right, that's St Martin's Mill. I know where I am now. So if we look to the right, we will find the Kent County Cricket Ground Stadium somewhere. Where are you? Got to be here somewhere. Where am I now? Why am I lost in my own city? Where's this? Oh, that's a new school. That's what I don't recognise. Well, my dad's house is over there. That's the new school, so the cricket ground will be over there. Yep, found it. Yeah, it just is a little bit complicated to control. It would be nice to pick a spot and then just say, right, do a flyby or do a 360 view or something like that. Let's lose some altitude, fly over the tops of the houses. These are new flats. Yeah, I think about, let's have a look. Well, there's a new tree there. That's about here. Used to be the world famous tree that was inside the Kent Cricket Ground. Let's go lower and lower and lower. Right, so here we are inside the Kent Cricket Ground. The big building behind is the Kent and Canterbury Hospital. And that's the indoor sports centre, or the cricket school, the Ames Levitt Sports Centre. Well, I spent about 4 or 5 years working there. The graphics aren't too great here either, so I presume this ground hasn't been mapped. So yeah, it's looking a little bit ski-whiff. Right, yeah, let's slow down. That'll be the players' pavilion. It looks like it's been burnt down, doesn't it? So that is a bit disappointing. Yeah, these are new flats they've built in the ground, about 10 years ago maybe. This area here was where the famous tree would have been. It was actually here when I was working here, so I had the privilege of sitting under that tree many a time during a lunch hour. Right, so that's Kent County Cricket Ground finished with. I was a bit disappointed with that. That's not very well mapped at all. But so there you go. This VR app is called Fly. Now, I believe it's actually about £5.99 to buy on the Meta Store. There will be a link on my link tree, so if you follow my link tree, which is on my bio, you can easily purchase this fantastic app. I've really enjoyed using it, apart from just trying to slow down. Everything else is fine. It's easy just to look around, not a problem. It's just, my problem is just trying to slow the actual thing down. Now, what I'm doing right now, when I'm waffling on, is I'm actually on my way home. I'm going to see if my house is here. Well, it should be here. I've been here for 10 years. So I'm just following the A2 now. This is the A2 dual carriageway. This will take you from Canterbury up to Dover. So I basically live in the middle of Canterbury and Dover. So we'll fast forward here because I don't really want everyone to know where I live exactly. So I think this is what the games like Microsoft Flight Simulator now is sort of designed around. So if you like flight sims and you don't want to go for the whole palaver of actually flying the aeroplane, this app basically is more or less doing the same thing anyway. So there we go. That's a little tip for you. Now, where am I? Am I actually here? That's the school. Yep, so my house is down here somewhere. Anyway, right, that's about enough really. I think you've certainly got the gist of this app. We've been able to visit a few cricket stadiums, have a quick peek at some landmarks. So if you want an app that you can just hop into and think, oh, I wonder what so-and-so looks like from above, you can easily just pop into this app and have a good look for yourself straight away. Right, that's been enough from me. I'm VR Cricket Guy. Cheers and cheerio.